Okay, so Sin, what's the first curse word you're gonna say when you start cussing again? Because you took a break. What was behind this? Why did you stop cussing?
Okay, you know what's so funny? On the way here, I was listening to music, and so now because I have maybe like 20 something days without cursing, I'm used to not cursing. So like routine, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to sing. I really want to say what the.
That's the one.
Yeah, because that's what I say a lot because people are so ridiculous. I'd be like, what the.
What happened for you to stop cursing? Why?
So I stopped cursing for Lent.
Okay, you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, God, I'm going to fast from this.
Okay.
Because I'm going through like a healing transitional phase in my life right now. And I curse a lot. Everyone's like, why you didn't give up like liquor, coffee? Like, I don't really drink like that. Okay. I'll have a drink.
Right.
I'll definitely have espresso martinis.
Yeah.
But I don't drink
Those
like that.
are good.
They're good.
How about a matcha?
Oh, baby, why? I feel like you know me. You must have checked. I'm obsessed with matcha. I haven't had a matcha alcoholic drink though. That might be good.
That's interesting.
That might be really good.
Interesting. Okay.
But I curse a lot. I curse all day. I don't know if it's because if it's a New York thing or what, but all I do is just curse. And I realized how much I curse. And I have the babies. You know, I have my son. My son is 7 now. And he's listening. You think he ain't.
Yeah.
And he's listening to everything. And he started saying, Mommy, don't say that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll fast from cursing. I want to be better.
Yeah.
And also, like, I have things that I want to do. I believe when you fast, like, God rewards you for being obedient. So I've been doing good. I slipped up a couple times.
When? What made you slip up?
You know when you hit yourself and you're like,
yeah.
You know, and I was like, and then I said it again. And then I'm like, God. Like, so I definitely slipped up. I probably was like agitated one day, and I remember this because I was like, stop cursing.
Yeah.
But I kept going.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing good.
So what do you say instead? If you don't say what the F, if someone's annoying you, what do you
fudge?
Okay, that was
But
close.
like that
doesn't hit right.
It don't hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Fudge.
Ew. Or like, I'm so sorry. Oh my Shayla.
Oh,
You know, like,
Oh my
Shayla. Like,
You haven't used that.
Oh my Lanta. So look, when I started the no cursing thing, I share it with my followers. So they sent me a list of things that I can say.
Okay.
So this was part of the list.
Very
and
good.
I was like, oh my Lanta. So now everybody's like, oh my Shayla. Like,
Yeah.
I guess it's because cursing is like an energy, like you're releasing something.
You are.
You know? So I guess like saying that, I don't know. I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the fudge? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It don't hit.
Oh my goodness.
Now, has your son noticed that you're making this conscious effort? Like, has he noticed that?
No. He's in his own world. But I haven't heard, Mom, don't say that. So I know I'm doing good.
So you're doing good.
I'm doing good.
What's something that he's seen you do and you thought like he wasn't watching you or he wasn't listening to you and he repeated it and you're like, wow, okay.
He says, this is ridiculous because I say that all the time. So I peeped that one day because like my son is smart and he's 7 and he speaks, but like words like ridiculous or like what, like just that reaction. I'm like, he's listening to me on the phone, having to go on my Zooms. I'm like, this is ridiculous because people, I have a love and hate thing with people. I love people.
I was like, you love people.
I love people.
Yes.
I love y'all.
Yes.
I love you, Eric. Like, I love people.
Yeah.
But people are ridiculous.
Absolutely. All day, every day.
This is true.
And that's okay. Both things can exist.
People blow me away. So my son picks up on that. So like in the morning, like if the pancake didn't come out like how he wants
This is
it,
ridiculous.
he's like, this is ridiculous.
Oh my
and I'm
gosh.
like, you're listening to me.
And also, but why is the pancake messed up, Mom?
Listen, let's ask the nanny that. I'm trying to get some more sleep in.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It makes sense because you had your baby girl recently.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Let's go. Okay, so this is amazing. So how has it been different this time around, being that you have a daughter versus when you first had a son?
So it's the age gap is crazy. it's like 7 years. I feel like I'm doing it for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. I forgot everything. They say that God makes you forget everything so that you can keep having more kids.
Is that true?
1,000,000%. The pregnancy this time was very difficult. And I thought it'd be easier because I'm like, okay, second time around, your body knows what to do. I heard that baby girls are like easier to carry.
They're going to slip right out.
Yeah, I heard all these things and it was tough.
Really?
And,
Wait, tell me the hardest part for you.
so like I had a lot of like, I don't know if it's the age, because when I had Lex, I was like early 20s. Now I'm 30, like early 30s. And the bones was boning, girl. The pelvic bone, like the pain. I couldn't walk, like no exaggeration. Like I could not walk after like 5 months. The breast was so painful, like
oh my god,
just like really bad body aches. The nausea was horrific. I was like vomiting
throughout the whole pregnancy.
Not
or
the
first
whole,
try?
like the first 2 trimesters.
Oh my
And at that point, let's just do the 3 of us,
let's
right?
just go.
Let's go. Finish it
right
up.
here now.
What? I couldn't enjoy food, but I wanted to eat, but I was throwing up.
What were you craving?
Matcha? No. I wasn't craving matcha because I wasn't really doing caffeine.
Sure,
I was trying not to.
Yeah.
Also, I hadn't really found my love for matcha yet. I
Yet.
did it like yet. Yeah. What was I craving? I wasn't really craving anything specific, honestly. I was not eating the things that I normally ate, which was weird because I was like, okay, I'm gonna want 3. Like my man makes a really good tuna sandwich. I'm like, baby, you better get that tuna. You better stack up. Because I'm about to be eating 100 of them. Can you believe I barely ate 2 tuna sandwiches my whole pregnancy?
I was just about to say, I don't know if tuna works with pregnancy like that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I feel like that might have grossed me out, to be honest, when I was pregnant.
I just crave tomatoes. I was
going to say, Katrina was craving tomatoes all the time. And I was the great friend that I am.
Yeah.
Like, just like tomatoes?
Yes. Like,
and I would get her tomatoes when she'd come over. Look how
I'm not a
sweet I
vegetable
am. I know.
person. I was eating them like an apple. It was wild in the
sorry,
studio
Katrina.
with salt.
You couldn't even like slice it
It
up,
was
you know what I'm
very
saying?
weird.
Little razzle dazzle.
No, it
You
was just like an
eating it?
apple. I need it now. So
Yeah.
it was tomatoes. And that's what my baby craved.
Oh, I was craving burgers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a burger girl.
Interesting.
Like,
They say you crave what your body needs.
Yeah.
So tomatoes and maybe it was
I'm
the
not
red
a burger
meat.
girl.
I don't know.
At all?
Nope. At all. At the barbecues, I'm not at the grill waiting for a burger.
You're not big on burgers either.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't ate all day, so anything sounds
Anything
good
right
to me
now
right now.
sounds-
I mean,
oh, yeah.
the fact that all of us are moms, we're here working at night. How hard was it for you to get out the house? Because
Yeah.
I know it's a process. Like,
I hate leaving my baby.
I know. I mean, first is of course, the pain of you leaving your baby, but also like just getting up, getting ready. It's a process. Getting dressed,
Making
It's
sure everything's
raining
straight at the
outside.
house,
making
like-
sure everything's taken care of.
Yes.
Like, how hard was it? Because I don't think moms, like, people understand really. Like, it's real work.
No, I don't think like dads get it.
Yeah.
No.
Everything
Like-
it takes to get to
That's
where you
right.
are right
Yeah.
now.
Right.
It's so I am really good. We had this prepped, so I had all week to prepare for this.
Okay.
So this is how I prepare.
Yeah,
like,
tell
I
me how you
mentally
do it.
I mentally prepare. First of all, my daughter is attached to my everything, so it is literally physically hard to give her away. But I mentally prepare. I get like my outfit ready. Like I get the things out the way so that I don't have to focus on that.
Yep.
Spend time with her. Make sure she's down for a nap. Like make
Yep.
sure she's in good spirits.
Yes.
And I also prep my son because my son wants to go everywhere with me. He's like 7 and cool. He's like,
Right.
where are we going? I want to come.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kids can't come to this. He starts crying.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been prepping him for like 3 days now. So I just start.
Oh my heart hurts right now hearing this.
He wanted to come so bad. And I was like, kids can't come. I start like a week early. Doing the spontaneous thing right now does not really work for me.
No.
In parenthood.
Like, it
Like,
does not.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends that don't have kids,
They don't get it.
I'm like, I just
No, they
had a
don't.
baby. They'll be like, what are you doing? Because I'm that girl. I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no. I'm like, okay, cool. Where? What?
Right.
Let's go. Like,
I know, but
I'm like, I can't just get up and leave.
do you
right
find
now.
yourself not having the same friends that, you know, I don't want to say that don't have kids because we love.
Yeah, I get the question,
but it's hard. Like I have noticed with myself, like I enjoy hanging out with my friends who don't have kids, but a lot of things they don't really understand. Like, man, if I could take just a little me time, I'm gonna take that me time, even though I want to go out to dinner with you.
But it's like I want me.
I just
time,
and I just want to be under a blanket.
Yeah. Doing
in
nothing.
Silence and doing nothing.
Yeah.
But have you noticed that over the years, obviously when you had your son and then now, or is your circle right at this point?
I got my circle right.
That's good.
Yeah.
I had to get it right because there was like people, I was like, So I got it right before baby girl for sure.
What did you do? What are those steps? Why was that important for you to get your surroundings right?
I'm just really sensitive to energy and I'm an emotional sensitive girl. So what I did was walk away from like long-term friendships. It was hard, but I didn't want to go into my 30s questioning. I also like really value myself. So like if I'm giving you something, like I do expect that in return. And there was just a lot of one-sided relationships. So well before like my daughter came, and I'm so glad because now like my life is very peaceful.
I love that for you.
And I love that for my kids and for my daughter. And I don't know, there's something different. I will say now that I have both, I don't know if it's because I'm a woman and I see me and her. I was once a baby girl. There's something very different for me about having the daughter. I'm just like,
what?
I'm like, she needs a soft life. Like she really does. And I'm like hungry. I have a fire up my behind.
I like that.
That was a good one. That worked.
I'm staying committed. I have a fire inside of me because like I need my daughter to grow up and be like, yo, that's my mom. Like I need to leave you. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Y'all get it.
Oh, 100%.
I need my daughter to be like, that's my mama. Like, I could totally, like, are you kidding me? So my circle is so perfect right now. My life is so peaceful. Like,
what kind of energy were you like letting go? Like what was the behavior that you weren't allowing around you anymore?
I was just being taken advantage of, girl. Like, and we're human. Everybody should be an opportunist, but with good intention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand, like, oh my God, like, whatever the case is. I have a friend that has this and does this and can get this. But I was being taken advantage of. And I'm too understanding sometimes. I'm not delusional. Like, I knew this. And I just did it. I was just like, I was understanding. But then I got to my 30 and I was like, I am not dealing with this. Like, I am a good friend. I caught it.
A different F word, friend works.
I'm a good friend and I'm a good girl. I'm a solid.
What would you say is the best trait that you have when it comes to friendships?
The best trait?
Like if one of your friends is like, nah, you don't understand, sin is this. This is what makes her a great friend.
I think that I'm just super understanding. I'm not judgmental at all. Like I really do believe in like people living their life, and like I'm just there for you. Like I really am understanding. That's probably one of my best traits in all relationships, in romantic relationships, business. Like I'm not gonna rock the boat. Like, cool, you want an open ear, that's what you will get. Yeah. So I think my friends will agree. Really understanding to a fault sometimes. Yeah.
See, yeah. I'm trying to think between us who's more understanding. Katrina's very understanding.
If you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very understanding.
Oh my God, yes, girl.
Yeah. So you know what? There's just too much going on where I don't have the time to be bothered. Like if you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
But if it's hurting you, that's a different story, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And what about you? You're just like, nah.
You know what? I don't know how to stand up for myself when something happens.
Oh, but Nessa's a rider.
But I'm a rider, right? Like
Nessa will not let me fail. Never.
Ever. It's not even an option.
You want tomatoes?
You want tomatoes? I'm gonna get you the best tomatoes here. Like I would say, like if whatever your dreams are, I believe in them, but I'm going to hey, we got to work to get to that. Like, I believe in you and I'm loyal.
She's loyal and she's motivating.
Absolutely.
She's
so
not gonna let you
I'm gonna
fail.
hold you down 100%. So to a fault.
Yeah.
Right. And especially if you're giving that energy to the wrong person, I mean, come on.
That's
yes.
That's tough.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
So, and now, you know, at this stage of your life, you know, I really appreciate you sharing what you were going through, experiencing postpartum depression. Are you in it right now?
I am in it, but I'm in it, like my soul is in it, but I took myself out of it to get myself out of it. I don't know if you understand.
1000%. I
You know?
understand everything you just said.
I'm picking myself up, but I'm definitely in it because I think it's been such a long time. Like, I also wasn't like planning, and this is why I love my baby girl even more. Like, she really is a gift. I wasn't really planning on having kids, and it just really put a stop to a lot of things.
Oh, yes.
Not that your life is over,
Right.
but it quite literally you have to just,
you got to sit down.
yeah,
That's it.
and then it's not just for the pregnancy, then it's after. Because now you need to let everything heal.
That's it.
And you also have to get to know your baby. You know, like, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm getting to know my child, my daughter, her needs, like her style, you know, and I also want her to know who her mother is. So like you have to stop for a second. And I was on go.
Yes.
And I love it because I'm so high energy and like I like being busy, and it was my life for a long time. Lex is turning 8 soon. So like it was tough for me. And then also, like, I love my daughter, but that baby girl got me big.
That's okay.
Big. It is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Be gentle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's also tough, you know?
yeah.
And then there's so many other things, like what it does to your brain, like literally shifts your brain,
For sure.
and then hormones and just things. I'm not a doctor. I can't sit here. I
Right.
have to say that, right? Like, to people.
Yeah.
Like, but I do know that I've experienced it before. So this time I was able to pick up the signs, and I was like I'm really proud of myself because I was like, all right. I sat the people that I had to sit down and let them know. Like, I was super, and that's why I went to social media with it, because I wanted to be loud. I wanted to be loud about it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted people to know. And I also wanted to create that community.
Yeah.
You know, I feel
Important.
like, especially women that work
Oh, yes.
and love working.
Yes.
And
Yes.
appear to be like strong.
Of
you know,
course.
Got it.
smart.
Yes.
Yeah. They like tomatoes.
Yes.
Like,
We're here. You're looking at them.
It, like, it feels scary to say, like, hey, I have postpartum depression.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm having really bad thoughts.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It's scary to say that, you know, you
Yeah.
feel a little bit of
Yeah.
shame, like you feel judged too.
course.
And also, like, a lot of people don't understand it unless you've actually really been through it.
Right.
And some women go through it and they don't even know. They're
Yeah.
just like, what is going on? You
Right.
know, I'm tired. Let's
Yeah.
talk about not sleeping.
Right, yeah.
What that literally eats.
Sleep deprivation
it
alone.
eats up your brain.
It destroys you.
It's crazy.
It is actually used as a form of torture in places, right? Sleep deprivation. So it is very real what it does to us. Like, I was a maniac for sure.
Yeah.
So now the first time around when you got pregnant, it was like a 2-year kind of situation of you going through postpartum depression, right?
Yeah, it was a long time, but
Oh,
it's
man.
because I didn't address it. You know, like, this time I am in therapy with a therapist that focuses on that. I'm working out. Like, I'm
proud of you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I can't stay here. Like, I can't.
So you said it manifested itself as negative thoughts. Were there other things that, you know, we can tell people that, hey, this is something maybe you should be mindful of, or even partners should be mindful of their, you know, their partner? Like, oh, maybe there's something going on there that you might need a little bit
of
some help or some conversation about it.
Yeah. So the first couple of weeks is very normal to, like, well, I'll speak from my experience,
Right. Sure.
right? Very normal to feel like the blues, right? Like, because your body is going through so many things. Postpartum depression though is like if months later you're still feeling like this, right? So that's when it becomes like clinically, like you will go to a doctor and they'll evaluate you and they'll be like, you have postpartum depression, right? The signs for me were just like very moody, and I'm not a moody girl. I'm always very high. Like I'm not a moody girl. I had there were days where my daughter, I was just like not excited, you know, which is crazy. Like I just had, I had this beautiful baby girl. I'm obsessed with her. I love her. She is so cute and chunky and happy. And I was just like out of it. Like I couldn't remember things. So like I felt like I was losing my mind. And when I went for a checkup to my doctor, I was honest on the paperwork.
That's important. You got to answer that checklist very honest. Yeah.
And that I was really proud because I was like, I really do want to figure out what's happening and how to get help. We aren't honest in these documents.
No.
In any doctor's appointment.
We're like, not likely, not likely.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what if when I was filling it out, I was going to just be like, yes, good. I'm good. And I'm like, what if I'm honest in this paperwork? And my doctor is so great. And I was honest. And she helped guide me, and you know, she gave me tools, and she was the one that gave me like all the information. But I think some of the signs, at least for partners too.
Yes, like partners to look out for. Like, hey, maybe, you know, this person's going through something.
Not leaving your room.
Okay,
you know, the mood swings for sure, and just like, how do you say animo? Like, desire. Like having no desire for anything. So like the things that, like me, for example, I love to eat. I like going out to eat with my partner, with my friends, whatever the case is. I did have any desire to do anything. I didn't even want to walk over. Like I wanted to do nothing the first couple of months.
Yeah.
Writing. I love writing. I love creating, even if it's music just for myself.
Right.
You know, to practice my pen, listening to beats. I have thousands of beats in my phone. I wanted to do nothing. Damn. And after like the second, third month, I was like, nah, I need to get help. And I'm going to be loud about it so everybody knows. So everyone's just looking at me and they're talking to me about this, right? Because you know how many women speak to me about this? And now I feel like responsible and like now I'm gonna stay committed to getting better. You know, that was the point for me.
And you feel like you didn't do this the first time around when
I did not.
And that is why it lasted for 2 or close to 2 years of going through that. That's a lot of pain, man.
That's a lot. 2 years is a long time
to be just going through that, to feel, and also to feel isolated and alone and not really understand what's going on with your body.
Yeah,
that's a hard place to be. So I'm really glad when you said that. Therapy. And how else are you taking care of yourself? Like, is it showing up here today, right? Like, is it working towards your craft, creating music? Is that helping you, you know, kind of reconnecting you to who CYN is?
1,000,000%. I'm so glad that you even said that, because earlier when you asked, like, it was hard to get here. It was hard to get here, but also I was like looking forward to it because this is how I pour into me. Yes. You know? So working out has been like I can almost say like life-saving. Wow. Like moving my body, sweating.
What is it about that you feel has really been a game changer?
I think the working out, I mean, you know, I'm trying to get my body back.
Right. I mean,
besides that, when you're working out, it's difficult to work out, right? Like, I honestly, I don't know how the girls that work out. I'm like, damn, or like
not me.
My trainer, I'm like, you do this for a living? What?
What?
You're a psycho. Yeah. But when working out is hard, right? So like when at the end you're like, I did it.
But I did it.
I did the squats. Yeah. With the thing. I went up 15 pounds. Yeah. Like I did it. Yeah. What else we doing? Right. You know, and I need to feel that.
Did you like working out before So this was really, it's really like,
I don't like working out.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay,
this
good.
is, it's a game changer.
Yeah. And I used to work out. Like I
Okay.
work out, you
Right.
know, because also like I perform.
right.
And
So, yeah, you gotta
it's
be-
important for me to like,
yeah.
so I work out.
Right.
You know, I love walking, but this time, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
You need
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
Versus
so now I need it.
You need
Yeah.
it, and you feel off when you don't have that.
I do.
What kind of support system do you have so that you can pour into yourself, so that you could be here?
I have a good support system. Thank God.
And why is that important?
It is important. I have like mixed feelings because it's important to have.
Of course.
It's called a village for a reason.
Yes.
Like it takes a village. And like back in the day, women, tribes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Village.
Nessa's
everybody.
having a baby.
Come through.
Call all the women
Yes.
over. Call all the women over.
Yeah. Now no one calls me.
Yeah. Oh, because you in it. You're like, I'm a mom now.
Because I'm in it and no one cares about me. Sis.
No.
Don't say that.
I'm kidding,
Come on.
I'm kidding.
Katrina.
I'm
I know.
here.
What
I
kind of
care. What?
I know.
No,
But
I know. But the village aspect of it is very important. But I also believe that women can do it
Of course.
on their own. You know, so I have like mixed feelings about it. The support that I have, I mean, I have a big family. Like
Yeah.
I have a lot of siblings.
Oh, you're lucky.
So lucky.
You're lucky,
My
man.
sisters are incredible. And I have like my mom. My
course.
mom doesn't live too far. I have a nanny who's incredible. She's heaven sent. My partner,
Yeah.
heaven sent. And I just have really good friends. That small circle I was talking about. These girls and some of them are not. A lot of them are moms, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
my gosh, that
That's great.
debunks my theory. That's so good to hear that.
Yeah.
That's so great.
They're not moms, but they're just like, we're here for a friend.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
so awesome.
So a support, I mean,
Man, it's needed.
because of that, like, you know, it's fuel,
Yeah.
you know, and then I'm able to go out and do this, like,
Right.
and pour into me. But if I didn't have that, I'll tell you, Lex would have been right there playing. It
would've been all right.
And
Yeah.
baby girl would have been over here off camera.
Yeah, we would have been. Yeah, we've been
Like,
we got
make it work.
We got
You
it.
make
And
it
know
work.
what?
You know?
We would understand, and we
Yeah.
would make sure they were good.
I love that.
because that's important, right? Because
Yeah.
that's you.
Tribe.
That
Yeah.
is your soul,
Yeah.
right? And I
Yeah.
just feel like there is a certain energy amongst moms. We get it. Like if it's so funny, if I'm on a plane and I see a mom struggling, maybe before I was always nice, but before I'd be like, oh gosh, here we go. Now I am the first to run over there and help. Instant. Like,
No beef sitting next to a baby. Like, all right.
I mean, I'm still annoyed. Hold on.
I mean,
like,
I
I'm
can
annoyed,
sleep, that's
but
fine.
Because you're human.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
human, but I am going to make sure you're comfortable because
Yeah.
like we get it. It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
How has it been for you when it comes to co-parenting? Obviously, you and Joe have your son together.
Yes.
What's the number one tip to healthy co-parenting? And now it's been enough time.
Yeah.
And you can reflect.
Yeah.
What would that tip be?
I will say this, Joe and I have come a very long way.
Yes.
Very, very long. So long. I am proud of us.
Yes.
And this was the case before, my baby. A tip for co-parenting.
Like that helps shift everything to realize, you know what? We are just focused on being the best parents to our child.
Two things. Number one, boundaries for on both sides, whatever, but women boundaries. That keeps things more calm and more safe. You know not to cross this line. I know not to cross this line.
Right.
Really big on boundaries. And also, I think just coming from a place of like peacefulness, like if that doesn't matter, does that have anything to do with the child? You know, it doesn't a lot of the times. Like take ego out of it and just come from a place of peace. And if that means not to talk, then don't talk. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, but for me, the number one thing is boundaries.
Yeah. It allows you to know the expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Boundaries, routine, so now it's like clockwork.
A schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
How
comes with
long
the
did it take
boundaries.
to get into the groove you're in now?
It
Took a while.
a lot of work.
But you're there.
A lot of work.
You're there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am proud of us. A lot of work.
That's good.
No drama.
Yeah.
You know, Lex is he's not big. He's only 7, but you know, he's a grown kid.
Yeah.
And he loves his father, and he knows his schedule, which is like I love for him. He knows what days, when, what, who, like he knows what to expect, and he is happy and healthy. And
there you go.
And there's like that's how I want my baby. I want my baby happy and healthy and just know what's coming his way. No surprises, nothing. But definitely boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, who cares what's going on in personal lives? You know, like stay out of that.
Yeah.
Because it's going.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra, so I need harmony and balance.
You need that. And it's possible. And you're showing us that it's possible to achieve that harmony. It takes work, but you can get there.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, man. I mean, relationships in general, friendships, you know, romantic relationships. It's not easy.
And especially after kids, your whole relationship changes.
It does.
So
yes.
And it's so mind blowing, right? Like you share a child with somebody.
Yes.
And they're also their parent. And like you have to respect that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
and in a relationship or not in a relationship, because you could be in the relationship and the whole thing changes.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It
you
changes.
start seeing, like for me, parenthood put a mirror to who I was as a person.
That's right.
How I perceived my relationship.
That's right.
And everyone around me. Like it makes you just revisit.
Give me an example.
So we were talking today because, you know, I have a daughter, she's 3. And just me being more mindful of who I am and changing who that is so that my daughter, doesn't take in those bad qualities that I felt I had. Like, you know, just pouring into her everything that I wish I could have been at her age. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you can do it. Or one small thing that I just never thought of was like, hey, you got to finish what you started. Like, and you know, it's real big on you can do anything you put your mind to. Of course I'm going to do that. But hey, you got to finish what you started. So just those things. And now it's making me look into what I'm doing. Like, yo, I got to finish what I started.
You have to do,
like if I'm going to tell her that, she has to see me doing it.
Yeah.
So just, you know, all of that makes complete sense with finding who you are in that moment.
Oh, for sure. And creating that harmony. Ultimately.
Yeah.
So now, you know, you have your daughter and you and your partner have been together and sharing this incredible moment. Why has it been important for you to not disclose him, right? There's posts, there's assumptions, there's this. Why has that been important for you?
I still get giddy around.
That's cute. I like that.
I do too. It's cute.
I think, honestly, coming from like my background on TV, I learned a lot on Love and Hip Hop. It was a big show, so there was like a big, like lots of eyes, and I just learned that when there's lots of eyes, it's a lot of mouth, a lot of noise, a lot of opinions, and ever since like my relationship on the show, after that, I never been public. You know, this is the first time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like, it's a real relationship and we had our baby and
real life. Yes.
And I just learned like private life really is like healthy. You know, it's like, I cannot deal with like the evil eye and people. I went through a lot in my last relationship when it was public. A lot of messaging and showing me this and showing that. A lot of noise. I was very young, so like I was influenced, and I did not like that. So when it's in a bubble, there's no noise. You're able to handle things better. You're able, like, it's just you and your partner.
Yeah,
and that's what matters at the end of the day. So with this relationship, it's for me. It's for my man, you know, it's for our kids. Like, it's very here. And if you know, you know.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Because if you know, you know. Like, we're not hiding, you know, but it's just a very sacred thing.
Wow.
That's like my daughter too, you know, like I mean, even Lex, I don't really post or share Lex anymore because I also want him to like have a normal life. You know, he's in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to deal with that. But yeah, I want to keep everything here now. And then if I feel like sharing something, I will. But I probably won't.
You'll pop out here and there. We see it here and there, but you know that you're wiser. You're more experienced now, and you know that's part of the growth.
Yes,
is knowing like you know things you will deal with, things that you won't deal with. I do want to ask, how did you know he was the one for you? It melted you and you knew like, all right, this is a great green flag.
You know, the way my partner and I met, it was so magical.
Yeah.
The way we met was very like, it was like serendipitous. And I'm not like I don't believe in love at first sight, but the way that we met, I was like, there's something here for sure.
Ooh, okay.
And the green flag for me was that we were able to talk about anything. And we did, you know, like when we first met, like that's what started this whole thing. We spoke for hours.
I'm obsessed.
And I love this.
that.
Like that means
important.
friendship.
Yes.
You know, that means friendship.
Yeah.
And if you have that, like we can build on that.
Yeah. I love this for you.
So this is like mature sin, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you're young, you know, it's all like,
oh yeah,
BS.
and we all go through it. It's
Yeah.
just you happen to have gone through it in front of the world.
Yes.
Right? So no one is exempt from immaturity and mistakes.
Yeah.
It's just we got to see yours.
Yeah.
Right? And so here we are, which takes me to this point of, do you miss filming for Love and Hip Hop?
Do I miss filming for Love and Hip Hop?
I know the relationships and stuff like that took a toll on you because, hey, the whole world's watching. But do you miss any part of the filming for the show? You're like, you know what? I kind of miss the crew or
yeah. I miss some of the crew.
Some of it.
I met a lot of incredible people behind the camera.
Sure.
Really great people that till this day I'm really close to and talk to. I don't miss the schedule. I don't miss
What was the schedule?
The schedule was very, very long.
Uh-oh.
It was so long.
Wait, the reason I want to know is because most people don't realize what goes behind a show.
God.
So when you say that, is it just
Long hours.
all day, every day kind of thing?
Yeah, you had to be available every single day. Long hours. And then like the show was filled. It was an ensemble cast, but everybody like in their own right, you know, so everybody was
Right.
so people would come late. So on top of the hours, it was more hours.
Right.
And then the show was filled with drama.
Sure.
High energy.
Yes.
High emotions.
Right.
Yep.
All the time.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was very draining. I don't miss that. You know, like I don't miss that at all. I miss the crew.
Yeah.
I miss the crew, and I guess I miss like I love working.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And I love what I do. Like I love it.
Yeah.
I do miss connecting with the audience because then when the show will come out, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you share your story, whatever the case is, right? Everybody has their own different like agenda on the show. Share your story, share your music. And, you know, I really do love people and I love connecting with people.
Yeah.
And I think I missed that. But luckily for me, I was able to take that I still have like.
Oh, yeah.
I still like people ride
Yeah,
with
they
me,
do.
you know, I
Yeah, they
love
do.
it. So
Yeah,
like,
they do.
to this day, like, I love you on the show, you know, like, sing. Like,
Yeah.
so I miss that. But I guess I still kind of get that.
Yeah.
But everything else,
No. Well, what would you say was the biggest lesson that you experienced from Love and Hip Hop?
the biggest lesson. Wow, that's a good question. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that. And I don't know if I've ever thought it. What is the biggest lesson? I don't know, because I feel like I handled myself rather well on that show. I never fought.
Mm-hmm.
I got hit one time.
Ooh, you know what's? Katrina, we weren't in it deep to watch, so I wouldn't have known if you fought. Okay,
one time. I got mushed.
Yeah,
but I didn't throw hands back because I was like, this is abuse. Like, you know, like I'm just not. I feel like I did good on that show. I think the most important thing that I took away from it, like right now thinking about it, is not having to share every single part of my life.
Mm-hmm. That's the lesson learned.
It's forever. They just put. Do you know that they just put Love and Hip Hop New York on Netflix?
Like, I think I heard that.
Yeah. Escape it. And the other day I was like, oh, this is our seasons.
Do you ever watch it and be like, look back and be like,
I do not.
Okay, so
why? Because I don't want to hear myself or see myself.
Wait, do you cringe? Like,
yeah.
Wait, so how do you listen back to your music?
I don't. I'd be like, play it fast, hurry up.
Hurry up. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it.
I just feel so weird. But also, because I was so young on the show, I'm just so.
What years was it filmed?
Filmed?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a long time ago, but just so that I was time frame.
The show itself.
Well, for you,
me,
yeah. When were you?
I was on it for like 4 or 5 seasons.
What year? 20.
What year are we in? 2025.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like 18, 19, no, 16.
Oh, that's a long
16, 17, 18, 19.
That's a life. It feels like a lifetime ago, especially with the pandemic and COVID.
Yeah.
We're like, what year is this? So this is a long time ago.
I was young, and so like I just be like, oh my God, young Sin, you know, like.
Was there any fashion no-nos from that time that you see now, that any moments or anything that goes viral and you're like, wow, you guys let me get on camera like this? What? I feel like the things I've seen of you have.
Yeah, you know why? Because like I'm a cute girl. I know how to put myself together.
Yeah.
But there was like one green screen look that I was like,
which one?
Who? I had like a silver dress. Oh my God, like why did I wear this? I had a silver dress. The wig was not wigging because like wigs 6-7 years ago were not wigs like today.
Right?
Today we'd be like, what lace?
Yeah.
Then it's like that lace. You know, like I just look terrible. The lipstick, I was like 25 and I look like 38 because the lipstick that I chose was terrible. Yeah. And I was like, y'all set me up.
You watched me do this.
Yeah, all of y'all okayed this. Yeah. It was a setup. And then I had just given birth to Lex. Mm-hmm. So I'm on the green screen like, I don't know why. Like I'm just like, oh God. So I can't sit there and be like, oh, let me watch myself. Like, and then my accent, like I'm just like, oh my God, I can't.
But that's I
can't change that.
People love that. Yeah. People love that. Do you regret any moments when filming during that time?
You know, I'll be honest with you. When I got smacked, I sometimes, I mean, not anymore, but like back then I'd be like, I should have smacked that on back, like things like that. Cause I'm like, damn, I'm not a sucker, you know? I'm also not a ussy.
Right. Yeah. You did good. That
was good.
Keeping your word.
Not bad.
Sometimes like this is hard not to curse because I'm trying to say something.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm just like, this is gonna live forever.
There it is.
You know, I'm gonna have kids one day.
Here we are.
You know, so I mean, and maybe I think not pushing more like to show my talents on the show. The show was like I said, a lot of high everything.
Right.
That I was just like, I'm just gonna play the back a little bit.
Right.
You know, and I really wish that I would have pushed more for that. I am just not like a girl that like forces things or like does like, let me put on this fake performance. Yeah. You know, like I'm that's not really my steez. So like a lot of people, I'll give it to a lot of talent on the cast.
Yeah.
They will pull some tricks, baby, for some camera time. And I'm just like,
okay,
I don't want to do that. Yeah. You know, like I'm honestly, sometimes I mean, I guess people like my personality.
Yes.
I'm shocked though, because I was not pulling these stunts.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, and I was shocked that they made me like part of the cast and that I was on there for as long as I was on there. Like I really was, because I was chilling.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing that. Like I would hear, so people think that the show is scripted.
That's why I said, I mean, honestly, I thought it was.
No, the show is not scripted. Like there's no script. The producers are in the back writing scripts. We're not reading things.
I did not know this. That's maybe why me and Katrina never like invested into it. And I genuinely just have seen things, like I know that you work on music and I know other things are going on, but I never watched it every, storyline, because I thought, oh, maybe this is exaggerated a little bit,
it's up to talent, so like what talent does and what they bring, like that's on them, producers, and they follow it,
That's
but
right.
People, I don't know what they think now. I haven't watched the show. I know there's like Atlanta still going on. I don't know. I don't watch the show anymore. But back when we were on, they were like, oh, it's scripted. It's all fake.
Oh yeah, no, that's what the word was. But it's not, I mean, now
people do whatever they want. People will, and people will take it there. And I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. But I really do wish that I would have pushed like my music more and just been like, music or nothing, you know, like that kind of girl. But I'm just not. I'm just like, whatever. Like it's gonna happen anyway. Like I don't. But yeah, I probably should have.
Using that platform to push your talents and what you love, which is making music.
Yeah.
So when you're making music, I have a question. Just, do you feel like there's pressure? Like, I feel like there's been great feedback. Do you know?
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know if it was unexpected for you, but I do feel, I think I might have even watched, I don't know, maybe it was a clip from Joe Budden podcast. They were proud.
Yeah. I was shocked when Joe did that. I'll be honest.
Right? I remember. Well, I wasn't shocked. I felt like it was a very genuine sentiment, but
it did feel genuine.
It felt very genuine when I was watching it. Like, clearly we're not on the cast or the show, but when I was watching it, I don't know. I feel like that was also a sentiment that I've heard in different places. Were you surprised to get that feedback? One, from Joe, because obviously he is a musical genius.
He is.
And how did that make you feel?
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was very wholesome. And I was like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's important. It's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Am I surprised? Surprised? No.
You're like,
surprised.
This is good.
Not surprised. Because like I believe I make good music. But I was like, oh my God, kind of like a little overwhelmed and like a little shy a little bit. Cause I was like, oh my God, like the people like my music. And like people tell me all the time, like I love this song and that song. And I started with like R&B. And then my manager was like, you need to tap into your roots. You got to make Latin music. And I was like, I didn't think about that because I was born and raised in New York.
Right.
So I was influenced by R&B, hip hop, Yeah,
we've seen you, rap and reenact things, the broomstick. Like we've seen it. So we know you're with it.
Yeah. And then when I tapped into my roots and like I really found my pocket and my sound and like the message, I was like, oh my God, like it's happening. Like I'm doing it. Yeah. And the response was great.
It's amazing.
When Joe did that, I was like, because we don't talk. Like I said, we discuss our child and that's it,
The most important conversation, right?
Right, exactly. So I did not know that was going to happen. That was a surprise to me. And it was nice to see,
Yes,
very, very nice.
So where is music now?
Music.
Where are you in the studio? Are you taking a second? Are you?
No, I took a second, baby. I took a second too long.
I'm back.
I'm Second's over.
Yeah.
I'm in the studio. I'm working on my EP right now. My first Latin EP.
Ooh.
Like I'm so excited to like get back to work. I love this.
Yeah.
And then what I love the most is performing. So like right before Baby Girl, I was doing a lot of festivals. A lot of shows.
What was a favorite show performance that you had?
I did this reggaeton festival in Miami. It's called Vibra Urbana. And it was, oh my God, I loved it. Like being on stage and like the energy. It was like an ensemble
It was a full
artists.
production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was a big deal for me as an independent artist to like get booked for a festival and I had my dance. I put on a whole show, girl. I was like, Beyonce. I was like, we need this, we need that. I was like, I need to show people that I am an artist.
Yeah.
Like, so it was great. And it really showed me what I wanted to do, which is like perform.
That's great.
So
What a blessing.
I'm back. I'm in the studio.
So the EP, do we have a name?
A date?
A
yeah,
date?
I have a name.
Okay.
I have a name that I just okayed the other day.
Okay.
It's just gonna be self-titled La Santana.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
So-
okay.
Love it.
A date, not yet.
How many
But
songs
end
are
of
we
May,
thinking?
5 songs.
Perfect.
I have all my songs picked. I have the single.
Oh, perfect.
What kind of
I'm
vibe is like?
yeah,
Are we
what's the
outside? Is there
vibe?
outside vibe?
It is because
Okay,
that's
good.
why I'm gonna release
Summer?
it before the summer.
Okay.
Oh.
It is an outside vibe.
Okay.
love it.
It's very lively. It's very like very Caribbean. And one of my singles is with Playing Skills. And I'm so excited because they're so dope. And I've been sitting on this song for a couple now.
Yeah.
And still sounds good. That's how you know a record is
It's
good.
a good. Yeah.
It's my monster record, girl.
Oh.
It's my baby.
Who has heard it around you?
Not many people.
Oh, you're keeping it close.
Yeah, because I don't want nobody's energy on this.
Right.
I feel it.
I feel it.
Nobody's. Like,
When are you going to release it?
so the single, we're still working on that because this is such a big song that I'm like, I don't want it to just not flop because like the people that will receive it, you know?
Right.
I don't really consider anything flop. I'm putting my music out.
Right.
You know?
That's it. Yeah.
But this song, like it's so big. Like I want to do a big video for it.
You want to do a proper rollout. for
Yeah,
it.
I really do. And I want a feature. I really
Ooh.
do want a feature. And
Do you have the feature in mind?
I do. And it's like, it's kind of crazy a little bit.
And I know you're not going to share it.
I am. Yeah, I could share it.
Oh, wait. Who do you want?
I want Cardi.
Oh.
Cardi would kill
Yeah.
this song. Or Bad Bunny.
Oh.
So like, I know people probably like, duh, you want Cardi and Bad Bunny on the song. But I'm going to play out the song. When you hear it, you're going to be like, oh yeah. Like Cardi would kill, and it's a Spanish song. So there's a very specific sound that I'm looking for. It's not because they are who they are. I'm just like, Cardi on the song
Would kill it.
And then Bad Bunny, like,
It's not a question.
I mean, he would kill it. It's such a high energy, sexy, cool, and classic. Because the beat is a classic beat.
Oh.
I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Yes, yes.
It's so good. It's my baby.
Oh, you got to get the right rollout.
It's my baby. It's my baby.
You know why this rollout's going to matter? It has to be your vision, because no matter the outcome, which you're not focused on, you need to feel good about.
Yeah.
It was your decision.
Yeah.
It's what you wanted.
Yes.
So do it the way that you want to do it.
Yeah. This
100%.
This baby.
Yeah.
This is my monster record.
I'm so
I'm like,
excited.
I'm excited for you.
Am I ready to like let loose?
You are ready.
I'm
to
excited
let
for
loose.
you.
Let's get
Is
loose.
it time?
Yes.
Should I warm them up?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
This is
That's
important, man.
exciting.
Listen, especially, when you got to sit down because you got to prioritize your family and your health. And when you're able to do something you love for yourself,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a greater joy. I'm going to be honest. So seeing you share this right now and seeing you this happy,
Yeah, you're so happy.
you
about
got
it.
you got to roll it out the way you want to. You deserve that. You owe that to yourself.
Yeah. It's just hard though as an independent
Oh,
artist.
yeah. It costs a lot of money.
It costs a
videos, this
lot
and
of
that.
money.
Can you explain the hardships of being an independent artist so that people understand what goes on behind it, and when they're supporting you, why it means so much?
Yeah, for sure. So an independent artist, I mean, it's self-explanatory, right?
Sure.
Like you're independent.
Yeah.
So like
a major company, a major record label's not supporting your work, your marketing, your brand, none of that.
So that engine, like
Yes.
you gotta create it yourself, make it yourself.
Right.
And even still, you're not touching a big label because they
Right.
have the resources, they have the
That's right.
funds, they have the power, the respect. You know, as an independent artist, like you have to hire the right people. That alone is difficult. Finding good people and then getting everybody on the same page at the same time.
Oh, it's work.
Like, cause this is my dream. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This ain't Kim's dream, Tone's dream.
Right, no.
This is my dream.
Right.
And you have to get somebody to like really believe in you. Like that's like, can you know, like, like who, that doesn't really like feel good.
Yeah.
But like you have to not think about that, right? Cause you're on a mission. You have to get people to believe in you. And then like it costs.
It's very costly.
Much. I have to pay producers, studio time. Studio time is like a gazillion dollars.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting clear. I can't pay for clearance, right? Because that's crazy money. So I have to make everything from scratch, which means I really got to dig in here and like, and then you
mixing, mastering,
and then you got to do videos,
right?
And then I'm a woman.
Oh,
I can't just hop out the bed and perform my song.
I mean, you can. Hold on, but I can. But you want to spruce it up a certain way.
Yeah, you know. So then you got glam. Then you have clothing. Then like all
of it costs every single thing.
Everything, and then you have to do it yourself.
That's it.
You have to upload the music yourself.
Yep.
That's it.
You have to come out with a rolling plan, marketing plan yourself.
Yeah.
Or you want to spend an extra $40K, hire somebody.
Right.
Not right. So it's like,
and then who knows if they're doing the job right?
Yeah. Like it's a big risk.
Right.
You know, it is. And it can become very stressful.
Yeah.
So but then the other side of me is like, I don't know if I'm looking to get signed by a label. I've sat down with all of them. You know, I've had all the meetings, the big dogs, all of it. And it's cool that somebody is down to sit with you like that. I'm like, oh my God, like this is happening.
Right.
And then I go home and I think, well, if I sign to a label, I'm going to have to give up a lot of things, you know?
Read that fine print.
This is hard.
Right.
Oh God, then the lawyer costs.
And then that costs. Yes, everything.
And you know, a minute is $1 trillion.
Yes.
So we're like, read it fast. Don't take your time.
Just scan through it.
Don't take your time.
It's like, don't ask me how I'm doing.
Can we use Chat GPT? What can we do?
Let's get to it. Hi. Okay, what's the answer?
But you know, so when you're supporting an independent artist, you're supporting all of that. Like you're putting change into every bucket. And for me, like, I'm not in it to make money. Like, I don't care about making money. I just love doing this. I love creating music. I love collaborating with other artists. I love performing. To perform, I gotta make a song. What am I gonna perform, right? So like, yes, support me.
Yes, I love that.
great.
I'm happy for you.
Man.
It's really important. And you know, this post really, I don't know, it just made my heart feel a certain way. You had posted about your late father's birthday, right? And just reminiscing on him and what that relationship was like. What did you learn from him that you do now as a parent? And how do you feel, or how do you think he's looking down on what you're doing now to make your dreams come true?
I'm definitely gonna get emotional. I'm gonna keep it short because I just don't want to, like, you know, when something's like so oof. But my father, he had a really big heart. Oh, really big heart. Un corazón de oro, they say, like a heart of gold. And he definitely instilled that in me. So I probably walk around with his big heart, and I'm so thankful. I am. It's such a beautiful thing. My father was a very like humble Dominican man, and he didn't like have much, but this, oh my God, like nobody can match that man. Nobody. He was super helpful. Thank you. Super helpful, and he just had that spirit. And those that knew my father and know me, like they would say, like, you have your father's spirit. And I'm really thankful for that. So like that's I live like him every single day. Like he literally is every day. There's not one day where I'm not like, this is my father. I'm living like my father. I love hard and I love it. I don't like, there's nothing about it that or like if somebody does me dirt, like I just love it. I love that I'm able to love hard, and I know that I got that from him, and I'm that just changed my mood. The fact I'm like, oh my God, I got my father's heart. Like it was such a beautiful heart. God bless him.
And did he know about your dreams about creating music?
My
what do
dad.
you think? Like, I mean,
My dad knew I would play him my music.
Oh,
he would cry. He would cry. Like, he would literally cry and be like, I'm so proud of you. Like, he supported everything. My father was the one that got me since very young. I was into modeling, singing. Like, I would call him on the beeper because back then it was beepers. Yeah. And then he'll call the house and I'll like sing Selena for him on the phone. And he'll stay there. He'll stay until I'm done. Ad libs, everything. You know, the end. And then he'll be like, wow, my daughter, that was great. Like, he loved anything that I did. He put me in modeling. He would sit there. He'll be the only man. Like, it was all women telling them, you know, like pageant moms. And my dad would be like, yes, my daughter. Like, like my dad supported the heck out of me. And I'm able to move through life. Like, I'm so honored to be his daughter. I am very honored.
Do you feel like that support that he instilled in you is something that you are doing now that you're a parent? That you are going to make every single effort possible to show your kids you support them to make their dreams come true?
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
You want to know something? Now that I'm thinking about it and as we're talking about this, my dad was not judgmental at all. And I think that's where I get it from. That I'm just like, great. Yeah. Let's do it. You want to do that? Let's do it. Like, there's no like, if like Katrina said, if you like it, I love it. Yeah. My dad was like that. And like, I do that with my kids, you know? I'm like, yeah, baby, you want to do this? All right, come on, let's do it. You know, like as long as it's safe, of course. Of course. But I just, I'm so free spirit. Like my father was like that. And I love it because like my kids are gonna get to experience that too.
And people notice it about you. I mean, that's what Kim said. Your spirit.
Yeah.
Like literally.
That's my daddy's spirit.
Yeah. Oh, that's
my daddy's spirit.
All right, we want to play a fun game. Your best friend's sin. All right. So just, you know, whatever comes to mind.
We need advice from our best friend sin. That's you. Today.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm that girl.
Are you gonna help watch our babies?
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about a village. She was quick. She was like, let's go.
All right. What would you do if there was a woman who was complaining that she was in a relationship for a very long time?
13 years, maybe. Let's just say 13 years.
We'll just say 13 years.
Let's say they have a daughter.
And let's say they have a daughter
who's 3.
Does she like tomatoes?
She loved tomatoes.
Let's say she loved tomatoes at the time.
But doesn't have a ring. But they've been in this great relationship for a very long time.
And it's still a great relationship. I mean, if that's the story we're telling, they're still in a great relationship.
But like, let's imagine someone being in this long-term relationship and they do want a ring.
Okay.
But the relationship is fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Because my first question was going to be, well, does my friend want a ring?
I think from what I remember, she told me she does.
She wants a ring. Is this like I mean, it's clearly not a non-negotiable. We're 13 years in, right? Right. But is this like a real thing for your friend? She's like, I really want to get married.
You know what?
Or do you just want the ring? Like, do you want to get married?
You know what? It's so funny because Nessa and I, okay, so my friend is me. We may as well say it.
I figured that.
Nessa and I have been having this conversation about me and my relationship for a while because I've been like, yo, I've always wanted to get married. And Nessa's good friends with him. She was like, yeah, I've dropped him together. She's hooked us up.
Wait, really?
She did.
Yeah.
You were Cupid?
I am. I'm great Cupid.
But I also gave you the alley-oop too, or gave him the alley-oop to you. It's we helped each other. You know?
Yeah. But, he's open to, hey, let's get married at the courthouse. Katrina wants a full-on wedding. She wants the glitz, the glam.
It's so funny because as the years have gone by, I've been grinding down to, okay, maybe I don't need the $100,000 wedding.
But I need the $50,000.
Maybe can we have 100 people there? But now it's like, all right, do I want the courthouse now?
Do rings matter in that way? Like in a relationship for somebody.
Do rings matter? The truth is no.
You hear that?
It just feels real dry and empty.
Like
no,
the truth is that nothing matters.
Right.
Right? Like that's the truth.
This is true.
Now, do we want a ring? Yes.
Yeah. So what would you tell your friend who's been waiting for 13 years
and still no ring?
I mean, but okay, so I'm a little.
You're such a good friend right now.
I'm a little confused because like he's down. He's like, let's go to the courthouse.
No, he's not. Nessa's trying. I don't know. You tell me.
He said he would.
When?
Oh, he said he would.
You know what? We got to add it to his to-do list, I think, is what it really...
He said he was down. He just doesn't want to have a...
Are you guys plotting behind her? Maybe...
I know I gave him her favorite shape of rings. I sent it to him. I did everything possible.
How many years ago?
Maybe 2 years.
That's a good... 2 years? Was it 2 years ago?
Damn.
It's cool. I'm chilling then. You know, I'm in fine.
I think Sin has talked you out of wanting a ring.
I've talked myself out. This is like the 12th episode where we brought this up now.
I just, you know what? This is such a trending topic always, right? Like, how
long should you wait?
Yeah. How long should you wait? Right. I mean, 13 years, that's a lifetime. Yeah. That's a literal lifetime.
We're already locked in at this point.
And a baby.
And a baby, you know? Yeah. But also then, like, what is he waiting for?
Ooh,
right?
That's a good question.
Like, what is the end goal here?
Right.
Yeah.
But then the other side of me is like, but you guys are in so deep. Like, does it, like,
maybe that is the end goal.
What?
That this part is the end goal. You have a family together.
Yeah.
I mean, but the only thing different is that I've stated that I want to get married. Like, shouldn't there be some sort of acknowledgement or compromise?
Let me make sure I answer your question.
Yes.
What's the question?
The question is, what would you say to your friend who's like, yo, my man has not married me. It's been 13 years.
Because it's been so long, friend.
Yes.
I'm kind of like, this is your bed, kind of.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know, because the relationship you're saying is fine. You guys are fine.
Yes,
you guys are good.
Yeah.
If it were like year 3 or 4 and you're like, all right, I'm ready to do this, I want to have a kid, then I'll be like, okay, well, you got to let him know. But 13 years in.
What about an ultimatum?
Well, I was going to say, unless it's that and you're done.
Yeah.
But if,
I'm not done.
If you're
I'm
not
just trying
done,
to nowhere.
You know.
Rent is so expensive in New York City. I can't do it.
Crazy.
So how long should you wait in a relationship before you do get a ring?
Or have the conversation about it.
I'm going to say, I mean, unless like he does it, some men are just like, oh yeah, you're the one immediately. But I like to give it a couple of years, you know, like 2, 3, if you're grown.
Oh, that is a great question.
2, 3 years.
Yeah.
If you grow, I cannot.
Yeah.
I can't. If you're grown, when you're young, you know, people, I mean, you things move faster when you're young. When you're young, you just like make fast decisions. When you're young, take your time for sure. Yeah. But we grown. What's up?
Yeah. You know, at this point, I'm like, the question, are you happy?
Kim
I'm
gave
happy.
you a great question. She stood here.
Said, are you happy? I'm happy. So I think at this point,
there it is. That's your ring.
I realized that it's like, hey,
are you happy?
I'm happy and I'm straight and I'm good.
She's
so you know what? And it could have just been what I was
to project
conditioned as I was younger. It's like, oh, I want to get married. I want to have a wedding and I want to have a ring and I want to have kids. Like, that's always been the progression, right?
Yeah.
So now it's just understanding that
for centuries.
Yeah, it's like I'm happy,
for sure.
I'm great, but it's always a fun joke that I like to poke at him for.
Yeah.
But you guys, I mean, listen, by law, I think you guys are like considered
basically
not in New York.
Not in New York.
In California, I could have been on his.
New York don't play that.
I could have been on his
baby mama.
Right. I could have been on his benefits if we're in California.
In New York.
All Katrina.
I just want some benefits. Is that okay?
That's
like,
yo,
he has dental. Can I get dental?
She just wants dental.
Listen, dental is very expensive.
It is, and it's not on everyone's insurance.
Fix.
Not fun.
They're charging thousands of dollars.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Okay, a girl laughs too hard at your man's joke at dinner. What are you doing?
What am I doing? And one of these.
Nah.
So funny.
I'm definitely checking that.
Right there.
Are you good?
In the moment.
That 1,000%.
Are you okay?
Are you good, Mom? Because that wasn't even that funny.
Wait, that face that you gave now?
That's happening for sure.
Okay. How do you keep a relationship spicy after?
What kind of spicy?
Spicy after having a baby and, you know, the dynamics change.
1,000,000%. Everything changes.
So what do? How do we keep that fire going?
Keep that fire going.
What would be some good advice?
Some good advice. I mean, communication, that's a big thing. So like sitting down and planning. Okay, we need date night these days.
Are date night important to you?
Yeah, date night or some quality time.
Some connecting, yeah.
Connecting for sure.
Yeah.
Like 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
I like affection. I like being touched on. So like just like being mindful of that. But like you gotta sit down. That's why when you become parents or husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
We have to sit down, have talks.
Yep.
You know, so what we're adding to that list of talks is us.
Yes.
Sundays, does that work for you? It works for me. You know, what we doing?
Yeah.
We don't have to go out every single time. That's nice though. You know,
switch it up here and there.
Yeah, but I need quality time.
Without the kids.
Without the kids. 1,000,000% without the kids.
Oh yeah, we need to figure that out.
Kids. Me and you.
We need to be lockstep for sure.
And just like constant communication as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because the kids change the dynamic.
Oh, yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then you're focusing too much on the kids and then you're arguing about this and that and that. Mm-hmm. Let's not lose the friend of it all.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think like weekly meetings is cool.
I think that's a really good point. I like that.
Yeah.
You're making it a point to connect and talk and figure out what are the next steps. So to that point, what advice would you give to a woman who feels like she lost herself in a relationship or in being a parent?
Yeah. You want to know something? There's this trend on TikTok, the I lost my spark or something like that. Have y'all seen that?
I have not, but I'm going to look it up. That sounds depressing.
It is a very depressing
oh my gosh,
trending thing on TikTok. And it's basically moms after they have their kids.
Oh.
And so they show them like before, you'll see, you're all cute, whatever the case is. And then after, like they show they look a mess. And the only difference that I see is like the before your hair and makeup is done.
Right.
You know, like I get it. The mom thing, definitely not easy. Definitely go through changes.
Oh, 100%.
But like you can get that spark right back.
Yeah.
And it's just a moment in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you do have to stop things. I hate that like we and women feel like that. Like, oh my God, I've lost my spark. I've lost myself. Who am I? What do I tell women that feel like that?
Because it happens.
1,000,000%. It's like I'm getting my pink back right now. You know, Flamingo loses their pink.
Yes.
And so I'm getting my pink back right now.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
It's having like back to boundaries. I need to focus on myself.
Yes.
Get yourself up.
Yeah.
Remove yourself from it and get yourself out of there. Like nobody's going to come save you. You have to do it yourself. And there's plenty of tools and help. Be honest on that paperwork, girl.
That part.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest. And if you don't feel comfortable with your doctor for whatever reason, find somebody else. There's so much help out here.
Yeah.
And there's, if you go that route, there's medicine. There's a holistic route. Like there's help out there.
Were you ever ashamed to tap into those resources? Because, I feel like within society, it's a stigma to ask for help, to go to therapy.
1,000,000%.
Did you ever feel like that stopped you?
Yeah, I didn't grow up like in a Hispanic household. We don't really talk about that. Like, are you depressed? Like depressed. Go clean. Depressed. Wash the dishes.
My mom to this very day is like,
what you sad about?
What are you sad about?
You're sad?
Yeah.
Like, right? Your mom, Katrina,
it's like, you're sad? What? There's a roof, TV's on.
Yeah. And I'm like, I am sad though. I don't know. I was like, what? Like, yeah, for sure. Definitely felt ashamed. And I'm like, why do I feel ashamed? There's no reason to feel ashamed.
Yeah.
But the first part of your question really quickly, because I hate to see the girls lose themselves in relationships.
Ooh.
He's just a boy. Like, don't lose yourself. We are not supposed to stress men. We're not. We're supposed to enjoy them. If men is your thing, procreate. Not actually stress.
Be stressed out by them.
No. And I hate to see it. And I've been that girl before.
Damn.
I hate to see it. Like, women, these girls are very beautiful, very smart. Like they have a long life ahead of them, and they're stressing boys.
Yeah.
No.
And we've all done it. So we're speaking not from a place of like thinking we're above it. Oh no, we've been there. We've done it. We've made those mistakes.
1,000,000%.
And we're trying to tell you, you will get through it. And hopefully you won't make that same mistake again, because it's easy when love is like, moving and you feel like, oh, this is it. It happens to the best of us.
And love is such a big thing on earth for humans, right? Like everyone's looking for some type of love, romantic, like, but the relationship thing is, it's a tough thing. We want it all.
Yeah.
We want it all.
Yeah.
You just don't get lost in it.
Please don't.
Get lost in it.
That's great. That's great from our best friend Sin, but I also have questions like, there's another fun thing I want to do, like what my kids taught me. We're all moms, right?
We're all mom. This is
so
cute.
for
Definitely
you,
a
what
mom.
have your kids taught you about yourself?
Oof. Good one, Katrina.
My kids taught me that
And it could be parenthood.
Parenthood has taught me how to like be more punctual for sure.
Ooh.
Really?
I was not that girl. I still am trying to.
What is it? The schedule, the routine? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the routine. And also like, I'm not trying to, all the kids are here. I'm not trying to show up late with my son.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? And once he started to notice, he's like, Mom, we're late.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't want to be late.
Yeah.
So, and it will irritate him. I'm like, hold on. So my son for sure has taught me how to be like more punctual.
Yeah.
And so
great.
I've been much better. My friends have noticed it, but I could definitely keep trying.
Yeah.
Because that's just like in me. Because I'm so like,
You're free.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am
Yeah.
divine timing. You know, like that's me.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless it's something to do, like I'm not, if I have to be on a stage at this time.
Oh, you're
and
there.
I only have it for 10 minutes, I'm
Right.
there.
Right.
But like other things, I'm like,
We'll get there.
The kids' birthday party's till 2. We can
like
get
I'm
there.
already 5 minutes late. What's 10 more?
What's gonna hurt? Yeah.
No. Not with my kids.
How has becoming a mother made you stronger?
It quite literally has, because like that's another reason why I work out too, because like my son falls asleep on the couch downstairs and I have to carry, and he's not like baby girl's here. So quite literally stronger, but also I want to raise children that are not easily phased, you know, and don't stress unless it's actually something to stress. Like just let it roll off of you. So like I always have poker face, like even if I'm upset or like sad or something, or like when my son hits himself, like I'm not like, oh my God, baby, okay.
Right.
You know, and that's fine. Like naturally, like moms do that, you know, because
Right.
you want to make sure your baby's okay. But I'm like, you good, baby, right? There's nothing. Look, I'll hit myself too.
Right.
You know, my hair, but like I just want to show my child like
Resiliency.
yeah, baby girl's still kind of little.
Well, she's
Yeah.
a baby. Yeah.
But like I want to show my son it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all right. Like
Yeah.
no, don't trip. So in that sense, I'm like, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It is all right. You know?
And you're going to get through it.
yeah.
What's something from your childhood that you want to make sure you give to your kids? That, a great memory.
That's a great question. And also, I don't know if I can answer that because I feel like times have changed so much.
Yeah.
Times have changed so much.
Yeah.
Something from my childhood. I think maybe like putting just like not the tablets,
Wow.
the screen time.
Oh,
That's tough.
I like that.
My son, 30 minutes timer, put it down. That's
for
it.
the whole day.
Yes.
You're good.
That's good.
Yes.
That's really good.
Go outside.
Right.
Go get your bike. I don't even think he knows how to ride the bike yet without the training wheels.
Yeah.
You know,
like go ride the bike.
Kids,
yeah. Go get your math work.
Yeah.
Your math notebook. I don't know, but the tablets that didn't exist.
Oh no,
Back
not
then.
nah.
Like cell phones barely.
Oh, barely.
You know?
And the way that they're being used now is insane.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It is very scary. And
For
listen,
sure.
I get it. like the kids can be allowed sometimes, or you're trying to do something, or
and you need that moment,
or you're out eating and you just want to enjoy the meal and you have baby with you.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't judge at all. I think I've said that. I think you guys know that I don't judge. But for me, I'm like, you just, because then he used to play a lot more,
right?
And he will get mad. He will come crying that he lost the game.
Oh no!
Give me that tablet. Right. You want something to cry about? Give me that tablet. Absolutely not. And like on Roblox, it's hard. Yeah. You could do all the parental things, but like one time I heard like, hey, you know, like, oh, hi, like noises. And I'm like, that is not a child. No. Give me. Like I panicked. And I was like, oh
no. We're not playing that.
No.
Okay, so let's imagine your kids are sitting here 15 years from now. What are you hoping they would say about you as their mom?
That I always supported them.
Oh,
yeah. I really want my kids. That's a big thing for me. I want my kids to always feel like I supported them.
That's
not
beautiful.
Enabled, but supported.
Ooh, that's good clarification.
That's a good one right there.
I'm not enabling. Nah.
That is beautiful.
But support. Yes.
Man, Sin, thank you so much for being here today.
Y'all.
Thank you for coming.
As moms, we are so thankful for you. And I love seeing you continue to do what you love because it's important. We need these moments, right?
Yeah.
And I'm happy for you and I'm excited for you because that smile, the fire, the way your face lit up talking about music and just being able to work, right? And you love being around people and you love this. So I'm happy for you, but I think I'm most proud of you being the mother that you are.
Oh, thank you.
And trying to juggle it all.
That's so sweet.
And showing up the best way that you can with what you have. This
is so refreshing because
it's hard.
It is really hard.
It is.
And also like in our industry, I don't know, like girls are so like, you know, or like just like fake.
Yes.
You know, and this didn't feel fake at all. I feel like I've met them before, you know, like we've hung out before.
I can't believe we've never met before, but you know what? It's timing. We were supposed to meet as moms at this stage of our life right now. And, you know, I'm happy for you. You know, I never know what to expect when I see someone on TV or just being like this really big, you know, personality, a star. I don't know. I mean, we've come across people, you know.
Listen,
you know.
I feel you. I never know what to expect too. Like in an interview, I'm like, oh God, you know, like I want to respect your interview and your space, but I also don't want to like be surprised.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And you don't
like,
want to also feel violated, right? Like you want to have a nuanced, thoughtful, meaningful, hard conversation all at once. But I think there's a way to do it. And I appreciate you being honest for everybody for over the years. I know I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have been on a show talking about my life, right? It's easy for us to have different opinions watching you do that and live such a public life and seeing your growth and evolution, man. It's beautiful to see. And I think we should celebrate that. Growth isn't easy, you know, and just evolving is not easy. So I can't wait till maybe you curse one or two words. Maybe only. I don't want it like as long as you like it and love it. But I love that you challenge yourself to be better.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love that y'all see that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Absolutely.
Also, this is the comfiest podcast.
Come on. But when you do release your music, you got to come see me at the station, right?
I would love
come to the station, come and see us, and I'm happy for you. And give that monster song of yours the rollout it deserves. You owe it to yourself.
I have to do it now.
Now you got to do it. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Of course. Yeah.